Alright, this is my laminating material. It's a 1.5 mil laminate, heat activated. As you can see, I've got a pretty good roll there. I've got actually 2 rolls like that. So that's what I use. It's very much like, goes on very much like airplane covering, like monocoat or those kinds of things. So basically I just roll it out, cut it off, lots of extras. The scraps I can use to do these. And then I'll just roll it out again for the other side. And okay, now it's important to have this airframe on a flat surface when you laminate it, because or you'll be building a crooked wing, which isn't the end of the world, but straighter the better. Now you could color this if you wanted to. If you wanted to paint it, you could paint the paper just a light coat of some kind of spray paint. I usually don't bother. I just put a little bit of some kind of vinyl on the top just for reference when you're flying. Okay, so you just give it a good heating. It goes down pretty easy. And makes a nice job, actually. You know, if you had to go out and buy this stuff to put it on here, it wouldn't make sense. You just use packing tape. But since I have a bunch of it, I just use it because it's not a big deal to me. Most of the guys in the airplane club just use cheap dollar store packing tape, and it works just fine for them. Now if you can get a hold of the colored stuff, that's great too. It's usually quite a bit more money than the cheap clear stuff. So it's stuck down on the top of the KF airfoil. So now you got to do a little bit of trimming on it, if I can find. So we'll just do this leading edge now. This stuff is kind of it's not clear. As soon as you heat it up, it goes perfectly clear. I guess it's when the glue dissolves. So if you wrap it over the edge, just the excess, just stick it down, and it's as simple as that. Like I said, we're not going for pretty here, we're just jamming it down. And I mean, if I was covering a nice airplane or something, I'd spend a little more time on it, but this thing is totally to go out and have a blast with, and whatever happens, happens. Alright, we just did the leading edge and the top with this laminate, as you can see. It's rolled it over the edge and stuck it down. So when I do the bottom, I'll just lay the bottom up to this edge and then just cut it off. That's good enough. So, well, this side's all laminated. The ailerons are functional. Just a tip, once you get it all done, you'll find the ailerons are quite stiff. If you run your iron over the tape as you flex it, it loosens it up a little bit. So just run your iron back and forth while you're flexing it, and it'll loosen up your elevons a little bit on those hinges. Alright, I cut another piece of laminate. This will be for the bottom. So we're just going to tack it down and trim it.